Hello, WildStyle is on duty reporting on TPPA. TPPA stands for Trans-Pacific Partnership, which involves countries like Brunei, Chile, New Zealand, Singapore, Australia, Canada, Japan, Malaysia, Peru, Mexico, the United States, and Vietnam. TPPA was known as Trans-Pacific Economic Partnership in 2005, joined by Brunei, Chile, New Zealand, and Singapore. Later, it was expanded in 2008, which 8 additional countries joined the Comprehensive Regional Trade Agreement. TPPA is an agreement which will open markets, set high standard trade rules, and address 21st century issues in the global economy. In the early stages, TPPA receives different reactions from citizens of participating nations as the content from the agreement is not disclosed to the public. TPPA's objective is to incorporate all partners under one free trade agreement. TPPA has 5 key features, which are comprehensive market access, regional approach to commitments, addressing new trade challenges, inclusive trade, and last but not least, platform for regional integration. Comprehensive market access works by eliminating or reducing tariff and non-tariff barriers across substantially all trades in goods and services, which may benefit firms operating or trying to expand their business to the participating countries. Next feature is regional approach to commitments, which facilitates the development of production and supply chains. Moving on to the next feature, which is addressing new trade challenges, TPPA promotes innovation, production, and competitiveness by addressing new issues, including issues on the development of digital economy. The 4th feature in TPPA is inclusive trade. The TPPA includes new elements that seek to ensure that economies at all levels of development and business of all sizes can benefit from this comprehensive regional trade agreement. And to complete all 5 features is TPPA as a platform for regional integration. TPPA is intended and designed to include additional economies across the Asia-Pacific. There are 30 topics being discussed in TPPA, which can be classified into 3 categories, which are goods, services, and others. 3 topics will be discussed here. The first one is e-commerce and telecommunication. The implementation of TPPA will result in an open and free internet environment. Under this topic, TPPA will break down any barriers existed and strengthen protections for consumers, particularly in the TPPA countries. Next topic is investment, which is located under Others category. TPPA plans to promote job-creating investment and strengthening the rule of law across the Asia-Pacific. And lastly, the topic is technical barriers to trade. This topic is being discussed under the goods category. Before TPPA, there are many trade barriers which may result in difficulties to penetrate new markets. Now with TPPA, it will break down the barriers and promoting a more transparent government to the partners. Next is the positive impacts of TPPA by industry. TPPA will affect textiles industry, which enables any firms to gain access to new markets. In the case of Malaysia, United States, Canada, Mexico, and Peru is the new market for Malaysia. From textile, we'll move to electrical and electronic industry. Malaysia is one of the biggest exporters of electrical and electronic appliances. TPPA enables Malaysia to access U.S. government procurement and boost export to U.S. Next is construction industry. TPPA will make the local contractors to benefit from cheaper import of machinery and transport equipment, especially from the United States and Japan. TPPA is not all good things, as we have discovered some negative impacts of TPPA. First negative impact is on intellectual property rights. TPPA will enable large pharmaceutical firms gain their rights to increase medicine prices, and they may limit access to cheaper generic drugs. Next one is about workers' rights. Cost management is one of the business's concern. Companies may shift their operation to participating countries which offers lower costs, and this may affect suppliers or businesses that is directly related to the companies. Shifting operation may result in people losing jobs, and business will expect a lower income. The next impact will be on domestic preferential treatment. This is a particular case about Petronas. TPPA will likely meddle in government's procurement. Petronas' current rate on domestic preferential treatment is 70% of annual budget expenditure. With TPPA coming in, it will be gradually capped down to 40%. The challenges faced by the organization is the group of anti-TPPA. The group of anti-TPPA rallied, protesting their government not to sign the agreement. The rally had occurred in Malaysia, New Zealand, Australia, and also Japan. The concern is TPPA will compromise national interests and favors foreign multinational companies, and this is a fierce competition between MNCs and local companies. TPPA also received negative sentiments from influential people. Mark Ruffalo and recently a Nobel Prize-winning economist, Joseph Stiglitz, making a statement about TPPA. Stiglitz said that TPPA may be the worst trade agreement.